All right. I think I'm getting a little better with keeping these videos to a shorter period of time. So that's a good thing. It doesn't take up too much of your time, and still you get the information that's necessary. Yesterday morning, I made a video on crude oil showing the footprint chart, the profile, and so on and so forth, and how all of the lines that I had on my chart were based off of points in time, points in price, and volume, and exactly what we could potentially expect at those specific levels. What you see on this chart right here are those lines. The only two that were not drawn at that time are the two at the very bottom, the red and the green, and those are from today, uh, which is the 30th of August. But as you can see, I mean, look at this. I mean, you can't get any better than this. Look at everything that went on in here. Basically, you made that giant top up in there. You know, the shorts were fighting in here where I've got this red line right here that says massive shorts. There was a massive amount of short positions that were put on 2 or 3 days ago in that specific area. And so they were defending their position. Well, once you finally broke that, you had a rally up, and now you had these two green lines here. These were all longs, and they could not get this thing to go up. There was a lot of long positions that got long at 22 and got long at 35. So they couldn't get this thing to go any higher. I mean, it went maybe a dime higher, and it was done. And you can see once we broke that 33, we had a waterfall decline. And I had said earlier in that video that that's really what you should anticipate. Now, here's what I want to point out. We came back down to where all those massive shorts put on their position, came back up to the tick, to the top level where all the shorts put on their positions. The longs could not free it from that zone. And that is when the decline of relatively large proportion began. So once the decline started, what ended up happening? Well, we came down to this zone here, right, where we had a lot of longs and a lot of shorts that fought it out, and we stopped there for a little while. We chopped around, and then we broke down again. So you need to use the footprint chart, the profile. It tells a story. So right now, what we've got going on here, let's see, let me move this all the way over so you can see. I mean, what did we do for the rest of the day? Once we put these lines in, we came down, tested, came down, tested, came down, tested, came down, tested. Now we finally broke it, and so now that is the line in the sand now. We're coming right back up to that area right now. So this is going to be a fight right in here, right between 35 and 30 on crude oil. So that is going to be a determining factor as to which way we go from here. So take a look at the footprint chart. It's well worth your time and effort for sure.